Wilson the advantage in scoring, and also, perhaps more importantly, the advantage in finishing, and he's taken out, as 42. Jim's told you, a couple of big ones on the way.
143.
This will sort him out. 10 all ball, his shot here.
7.
Gets the treble 10 to 18s when he comes back.
Good treble.
Well,
it's a handy 3.
Required 36.
Surely Mitchell's going to get this.
Yeah, that's game shot on the first leg. Scott Mitchell. Second leg is James throw first. Game on.
Comfortable hold, but I bet you as he walked back from the board he thought, well, I can do it now. Why couldn't I do it 3 minutes ago?
114.
The P word, it's what it's all about so often in darts. Pressure.
114.
Great start to this leg. 3 140s between them.
.41.
Come down now, because that first one just looked shaky in the bed there for a moment.
It was wobbling, wasn't it? Lovely cover shot, by the way. Treble 17, setting up a good finish on 90.
100. James, you require 90.
Potentially 11 data here. Double 18.
Yeah, that's game shot in the second line. James Wilson. Third leg, it's got the
lie of the darts didn't help your view, but I can tell you that that was an absolutely perfect dart.
114. .57.
I would have been hoping to have been playing tonight. Scott Waits sitting in the audience, taking it all in. The third Yorkshireman to win the world title. Wilson, of course, could become the fourth, as John mentioned earlier.
Bet you Dennis Priestler's watching this right now.
140.
He was the first Yorkshire winner back in 1991. Man with those featherlight darts that served him so well in such a brilliant career.
A man that gave his legion of supporters, of which I'm more than happy to put my head above the parapet and say I'm one. So much pleasure in his starting career here.
.60. Scott, you require 104.
Mitchell with the darts is in a good position. 104 now required. Double 15 he's left himself. A miscount there. Treble 20 would have left him double 12. Double 15. Talked about the importance of counting.
74.
Scott didn't get it right that time.
Require 164.
Eminently hittable. He's come close to a 164 already tonight.
56.
So decisions for Scotland. He's got 3 darts in his hand.
Could go 10 double 10, I suppose, in theory.
Yeah,
not when you can do that. Why bother?
Mitchell.
Double 15, a mere bagatelle.
Forward leg is James to throw first. Game on.
So a leg for Wilson to save this set. Looking at the averages, Scott's 88 tonight, exactly the same as it was against Hogan in the first round. Wilson's just a little bit less than he hit against Kist. 96 he got, and as I mentioned earlier, if you took the first set out of that match against Kist, He averaged 101 in sets 2, 3 and 4 combined. A mere 93 so far.
Handy last dart there from Wilson, just maintaining the advantage in this leg. Got the darts, has to win this leg to keep this set alive, Wilson.
140.
Cracking last dart. Well, 130, you'll fancy this one, Jim.
James, you require 130.
It would be his biggest of the match. Still a chance. Needs the treble for the bull. Not that treble, though. Close.
54. Scott, you require 161.
161 can be done, but not now. Wilson will come back with 76 to make it 2 apiece.
65. James, you require 76.
And this to set up a decisive leg in this third set. 16 for double top for 2 each in the third.
36.
No.
Scott, you require
Mitchell
96
to take his first set and make it 2-1. Great dart, double 18. Against the darts, takes it. He's into the match. Yeah, it was an effort, wasn't it? But he kept it together. A rueful smile from Wilson.
Fourth set, first lap is James to throw first.
Double 18 made it 2-1.
$99.
Well, this is a telling story. Look at the checkout percentage Scott Mitchell has had in that second set, or the checkout stats anyway. 2 out of 11. Improving radically in that third set. Meant that he held.
85.
3 chances for Wilson to break. Sorry, for Wilson to be broken by Mitchell.
95. One on road. $85. One on road.
122 then for Wilson. Treble 18 would have left bull, and again it just went the wrong side.
32.
So 3 opportunities for Mitchell to break the Wilson throw. This is the first of them in this first leg. One that he hasn't been able to take up to this point, but pressure on Wilson's 90.
Pressure indeed. Bullseye. Oh, he's getting these for fun. Another bullseye check out for James Wilson.
Got the throw first. Game on.
That is the mark of a potential champion. Mitchell on double top for a leg against the darts if he was given the opportunity. 1 dart at bull, hits it. Damage averted.
125.
Big score, big first visit straight away, putting him in an advantage. First to 4 sets. Mitchell can just maintain the momentum somehow.
85. $94.
Good last dart from Wilson. Just extending the advantage.
100.
So if you're wondering how Wilson is getting on in this little mental game that he plays, how many he can win in 15 darts or less, that kind of tells you the story.
58.
Averaging 15.4 darts per leg at the moment. So a little bit over par as far as he's concerned.
100.
Well, that's a big checkout possibility for Mitchell, but Wilson, if he gets a couple of trebles now, it's going to look a different story. There you go.
140. Scott Chiriguano, 156.
Good chance to go 2-0 up now. He'll come back wanting 84.
100.
It's decent from Mitchell.
84.
But the sort of form Wilson's in, you could see him getting this. Bullseye. Oh,
59.
he wanted another. And he was so close.
56.
So 56 for Mitchell to hold. 2 darts at double top to tie it up at 1-1 in the fourth, and he only needed the first of them.
Scott Mitchell. Third leg is James to throw first. Game on.
4 set going with the darts at the moment. And if it goes with the darts all the way through, it'll be Wilson that takes a 3-1 lead into the 5th set.
100. 100. 58. 100.
2 tons from Scott. Solid start. This is second of the 3 opportunities in this set to break the Wilson throw and potentially get it back to 2-2.
So Wilson coming back now with 203 required. Nothing between them in terms of score. Wilson with the throw. Traveller behind the here.
59.
Now this is a little bit of a glimmer of an opportunity for Mitchell, maybe.
And 3
James Uruguayan 144.
darts which failed to hit the treble. So Wilson at 144. Great first start from him. 64 left. Plays around the 16s and will expect to be back.
142. Big finish possibility, but that's not in the treble where he needed it. All he can do is rack up the numbers and hope now.
125. James Uruguayan 48.
Last start didn't go where he wanted it to go, but it could be academic. Double top for Wilson, who leads 2-1 in legs and sets.
Forward leg, it's got the throw first. Game on. 82.
3-1, of course, far from being an unassailable lead if Wilson were to see out this set, but it will give Mitchell a mountain to climb.
45.
Realistically, he has to hold here, and then has to break the Wilson throw in the next leg.
Precious little between them in terms of scoring stats in this match.
121.
Both of them averaging round about the 90 mark.
100. 55.
Hasn't been able to produce his best form here at the Lakeside. He has won 5 ranking titles, Mitchell, 2 of them in 2013, having been victorious at the French Open where he beat Tony O'Shea. The Sun Parks Masters back in November where he beat Martin Adams.
Sweating up a bit, Scott Mitchell just mopped his brow before stepping up for this. 2 in.
140. 41. Scott to require
So to
103.
keep the set alive, 103 required. He's got 6 darts at it, no check out for Wilson. He's going to stay where he is.
43.
And Wilson will be frustrated by that. So Mitchell, 60. Double top.
Yeah,
hits it again, right in the middle. From left to right. Shooting a double top hasn't been too bad, particularly in this set. Hasn't missed it. Go to a deciding leg in this 4th set.
Got a smile of approval from Dad Jim as well.
139.
So with the advantage of throwing first then. Trying to just polish this leg off now, Wilson, to make it 3-1.
60.
Well, he's hit tops twice in set number 4. He missed it twice with set darts in set number 2. Wilson came back to punish him with a double 5, which took the set.
120.
And again, he's had 180 end up on the floor.
Unlucky, hit that top wire. To be sure.
100.
Well, maybe not. He might have hit the dart on the left-hand side.
The only other set that's gone to a deciding leg went Wilson's way, as both players had double trouble.
Oh, that's a loose second dart. Annoyed at himself for that.
41.
And 41. Well, that is poor. And Wilson, 182, can really take a stranglehold now. A couple of trebles will be handy.
100.
100 will do nicely, though.
It's not the leg to have 60, 141.
83.
Even now he's not on a finish.
82 for the set. For James Wilson from Huddersfield. 17 now. That's what you need for tops. Double top.
62.
6 darts at it, though. Mitchell a long way back.
$99.
Scott's still only back on 118. Wilson, double 10 to take a 3-1 lead and move within a set of the quarterfinals. Decent marker with the first dart. The second one on the wrong side of it. Little adjustment.
10.
Too much of an adjustment.
Well. Mitchell hasn't really looked like winning this leg at any stage, but now he's got a chance. 118, and this would make it 2-2 in legs. He'll try and compose himself, put the crowd noise away behind him. Great first dart. Tops. Oh, yes!
There's game shot in the quarter.
Well, he got the concentration absolutely right. Wilson must have thought that he'd just about done enough, but he couldn't close it out, and Mitchell stays there. It's 2-2.
5th set, first leg. It's got to throw first. Game on.
Well, he missed tops twice when he had a chance to win the second set, which he lost. He's had 1 dart at tops.
41.
And he's nailed it just when he had to. 3 darts at doubles in set number 4 for Mitchell, and he's hit all 3.
His double conversion rate earlier on, Jim, was pretty lamentable, but now he's really stepped it up, and it just sends a confidence coursing through the veins. He looks now like a man who really believes he can win.
And I think I'm right in saying he's hit 6 of his last 7 now.
And that gives him 9 out of 22 overall. He's got the better conversion rate now.
140.
3 from 4 in set number 3. And in set 4. 3 from 3.
135.
Another bounce out. That's 5 that Wilson's had now.
He'll count himself a little bit unlucky with that. .141 though, Mitchell with the darts. Wilson's nicked them. 141, treble 20, his first dart, double 19, double 12. Treble 19, I beg your pardon. Now he'll switch across to 10s.
109.
Good dart.
Scott to require 160.
So Wilson will be back.
42.
Straight away an opportunity, a double 16 for a leg
32.
against the Mitchell throw at the start of the 5th set. Double 8. Oh, his finishing's letting him down at critical stages at the moment.
Yeah,
gets that one.
And the first line.
Rolled it off the barrel.
Second line.
That's against the darts.
Game on.
You got the impression, you just felt that that was a really important dart. If he'd let another one slide away there through indifferent finishing, then Mitchell would have been even more on a roll than he is at the moment.
76.
Needed that. Treble with the 3rd dart. Looking for 180. Number 4.
That's that sort of metronomic throwing style where he's trying to rack up the numbers. When he gets onto the double, he's really trying to force the darts home, Wilson.
140.
Let that one go.
45.
Somewhere over deep mid-wicket, wouldn't it? He was under a bit of pressure before this. That's changed the dynamics of the leg.
Second maximum of the leg. And he'll be back having a look at double 18 for a chance to take a 2-0 lead in this 5th set.
36.
Minor adjustment.
Yeah,
but beautifully done. That's a pressure dart as well. 2-0 up. James Wilson has steadied himself. When at one stage he was beginning to look distinctly creaky. Got that key double check out. Was it a double 8 that he managed to get when he was under real pressure? Took it out. And what a difference it makes. It's just stopped the charge of Scott Mitchell.
94.
Wilson winning the first set against the darts. Holding in the second set for a 2-0 lead. Mitchell then held. And broke the Wilson throw in set number 4. It looks as though it's going to be an immediate response from Wilson. I'm sure that players past and present will be enjoying the standard, relishing this atmosphere, and taking in an enthralling game.
And that was Wayne Mardle for them as don't know. Broadcasts in certain other pastures and does it rather well. Come on, Jamie, he shouts.
1 on row.
Angle of that first start was horrible for him.
95. Scott, you require
Decent
118.
118 then for Mitchell. Great first start. 18 for double top. Oh, a fraction away. Hit a 118 to win the fourth set. Couldn't quite hit another one to save the fifth.
Now 115 for Wilson. Treble 19 would leave double 19. Not to be annoyed with himself as much as anything, I think, at that first start. Left himself on a good finish, but...
Oh, well, he thought that one was in.
Steady, son.
2 more tries. He's going to need both darts. Double 10.
13.
Oh, dearie dear.
James, you require 16.
Couple of 8s for Wilson to take the set.
Yeah, that's game shot, and the fifth set.
3-2. Mitchell thought that he'd got it, didn't he? But no. Double 8, and it's 3-2. And Wilson, the number 2 seed, needs just one more set.
And he broke the Mitchell throw twice there to win the set against the darts. He starts set number 6 with the darts in his hand.
140.
Hold on here, and he's through.
Wilson scoring more heavily on the 140s and the 180s.
Almost twice as many scores of 140 or more. You have the 180s in there.
127.
Looking for a 177 there.
.27.
Mitchell's impetus has been slowed. He had a great chance. Not able to take it. The finishing just letting him down when it really mattered. Good solid 3 from Wilson.
.78. James, you require 139.
So 139 to move 2 legs away.
.99.
Double top when he comes back. No, 60, I beg your pardon. No, it is double top.
Trust your maths, don't worry about what's on the screen.
100. James, you require 40.
It is double top.
Yeah, it is game shot in the first line. James Wilson.
Another 15 data for James Wilson. But it is significant. Not necessarily for tonight, potentially for longer into the tournament if Wilson wins here today. That early in the game and in the third set, he only needed 1 dart at a double to see it off. Since then, he's been winning legs, but he's needed 2 or 3 looks at the double every time.
It's been solid from Wilson, but he's not quite been where he was in the first round against Christian Kist. And you just get the feeling that if he is going to go all the way this year, he's going to have to move up a level from this. He's been good, he's been solid, but is it title-winning darts?
40.
Only on one of the legs that he's won, and it's taken him 19 darts or more.
60.
This isn't a match that's quite had the intensity as the one against Christian Kist. Well, he's been pushed all the way there.
He got inspired there, didn't he?
94.
And it was a real humdinger of a match. And as you say, this one hasn't quite reached that sort of feverish level.
Again, a crucial treble with the third dart for Mitchell.
Get the concentration on Wilson's face.
121.
This is decent.
170. James, you require 107.
Could have done with the 25 rather than the 50, but now Wilson 107. He can do it. Tops now.
87. Scott, you require 11.
Double 4. Oh, double 2. Come on, he says. And now, after a brief hiatus, he hits the double 2. Good adjustment from Scott Mitchell. Smile from Dad Jeff. All level in set number 6.
42.
It's been a good scrap between these two. Good game of darts. And still, you suspect one or two twists and turns to come.
Double 2 that stopped the rod as well. It would have been a 5th successive leg he'd lost. Here comes Wilson, filling them up again.
Again, that look of total concentration on the face of James Wilson.
One on right.
Has a sort of lugubrious look about him, doesn't he? Hint of Gene Wilder in there.
81.
There's one man I can imagine might not have been so good at playing darts.
Donald Pleasance.
Gene Wilder would have been a fantastic football linesman. Well, again, Mitchell's in the same boat that he was earlier in the 4th set. He's got to break the Wilson throw at some stage. Will it be now?
Well, Wilson back on 140. Got a great opportunity and set himself up beautifully here. And real pressure on Wilson here.
140.
Another one of those will be very useful. Oh, double 10 for a 140. Absolutely brutal.
James Wilson.
That's how to knock the stuffing out of an opponent. He draws a polite round of applause from Scott Mitchell.
It's not always the most demonstrative, is he? But he enjoyed that. Enjoyed it big time. And just a little bit of a rueful smile on the face of Scott Mitchell. Watch that go in. Oh, yes, come on.
So the equation for Mitchell is simple here. He's got to win the next 2 legs.
140.
Otherwise, it's 4-2 to Wilson. And he already has a big advantage in this leg.
That's a wonderful double 10 that he hit.
45.
Missed 3 at double 10 to win the 4th set and take a 3-1 lead. Had he hit them, his night would already have been over.
134.
Finishing line approaching, though, seemingly after a 140 and 134 at the start of this leg and 2 sub-50 scores from Scott.
Terrific colour shots, weren't they, those 2 treble 19s, putting him into this dominant position. Remember, this is against the darts. Immaterial now, though, just 1 leg required. And that treble is another body blow to Mitchell.
More than 200 behind after 9 darts apiece. In a leg he has to win.
16.
Needs a miracle here.
130.
130, at least 6 darts to do it for the match. Treble 18. He's gone for double 5 instead for the match and was a hair's breadth away.
Mitchell is a mile back. Single 20 and another single 20. Means that Wilson's going to have 6 darts to get this and take a place in the quarterfinals.
Double 2, 2 darts at it. Oh, in the madhouse to win the game.
Game, shot, and the match.
Excellent victory for the number 2 seed. Another good game. Scott Mitchell falls at the 2nd round.